Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Legal World. Myself Dr. Seema Goyal. As in the series of Sales Subud Act, I have discussed many important concepts relating to the Sales Subud Act. Today in this video, I am going to discuss one more important concept, that is auction sale. Question is, what do you mean by auction sale? And state the rules regarding the auction sale in accordance with the Sales Subud Act. नीलामी के द्वारा विक्रय से आप क्या समझते हैं एवं वस्तु विक्रय अधिनियम में दिए गए नीलामी के द्वारा विक्रय से संबंधित प्रावधानों का वर्णन कीजिए. If we talk about the meaning of auction sale or sale by auction, मीन्स नीलामी के द्वारा विक्रय. नीलामी के द्वारा विक्रय सार्वजनिक विक्रय का वो स्वरूप है जिसके अंतर्गत माल का विक्रेता सार्वजनिक रूप से प्रस्तावों का निमंत्रण देता है तथा अनेक व्यक्ति माल क्रय करने के लिए बोली बोलकर नीलामकर्ता के समक्ष अपने अपने प्रस्ताव रखते हैं एवं नीलामकर्ता सबसे ऊंची बोली लगाने वाले हाईएस्ट बिडर को प्रस्ताव स्वीकार करके माल का विक्रय करता है. ऐसा प्रस्ताव जिसकी बोली स्वीकार हो जाती है विक्रय अनुबंध का पक्षकार बन जाता है तथा वह विक्रेता के माल को प्रस्तावित मूल्य चुकाने के लिए बाध्य होता है. If we talk about the rules regarding the sale by auction, वस्तु विक्रय अधिनियम की व्यवस्थाओं के अनुसार नीलामी के द्वारा किए गए विक्रय के संबंध में अनेक रूल्स अप्लाई होते हैं. नंबर 1, डेट इज जहाँ पर माल को विक्रय करने के लिए अनेक भागों में रखा जाता है तो माल का प्रत्येक भाग का विक्रय पृथक अनुबंध की विषय सामग्री माना जाता है. If we talk about the auction sale, section 64 of the Sales Subud Act deals with the auction sale. For the sake of convenience of the study, it can be divided into many headings. First is each lot is separate contract. As I have discussed, according to section 64 clause 1, in the case of sale by auction, where the goods are put for sale in lot, each lot is the prima facie deemed to be subject to the separate contract of sale. This means where the contract are particular put for sale in lot in an auction, a presumption arises that each lot is a subject of the separate contract, but this presumption can be refuted by showing the contrary intention to the parties, and thus the presumption can be excluded only by the clear evidence of the contrary intention. वन इज नीलाम के द्वारा विक्रय उस समय पूरा माना जाता है जब नीलामकर्ता मीन्स ऑक्शनर हथौड़े की चोट से अथवा अपने किसी प्रचलित रीति से ऐसे विक्रय का पूरा होना घोषित कर देता है. बट द सेक्शन 64 क्लोज 2 दैट डील्स विद द कंप्लीशन ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इन ऑक्शन सेल. एज पर सेक्शन 64 क्लोज 2 ऑफ द सेल्स सबूड एक्ट, इट प्रोवाइड्स दैट इन द केस ऑफ सेल बाय ऑक्शन द सेल इज कंप्लीटेड व्हेन द ऑक्शनर announces its completion by the fall of the hammer or in other customary manner, and until such announcement is made, any bidder may retract his bid. We talk about the third point, that is about the बोली बोलने के अधिकार को स्पष्ट रूप से विक्रेता अथवा उसकी ओर से किसी अन्य व्यक्ति के द्वारा सुरक्षित रखा जा सकता है, और यदि ऐसा अधिकार सुरक्षित रखा गया है तो विक्रेता अथवा उसकी ओर से कोई अन्य व्यक्ति दी गई व्यवस्थाओं के अनुसार बोली बोल सकता है. टॉक अबाउट द स्टॉक सेल, सेलर एंड द बायर आर द टू डिफरेंट पर्सन्स बिकॉज द पर्सन कैन नॉट बाय हिज ओन गुड्स, बट ऑक्शन सेल इज एन एक्सेप्शन टू दिस रूल. एज पर सेक्शन 64 क्लोज 3, इन द केस ऑफ सेल बाय ऑक्शन, ए राइट टू बिड मे बी रिजर्व्ड एक्सप्रेसली बाय और ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द सेलर. वी टॉक अबाउट द फोर्थ पॉइंट, दैट इज यदि विक्रेता की ओर से बोली बोलने के अधिकार की सूचना नहीं दी गई थी और विक्रेता स्वयं बोली लगाता है अथवा उसकी ओर से कोई अन्य व्यक्ति बोली लगाता है तो वो अवैधानिक होगा. डिस्कस अबाउट द सेक्शन 64 क्लोज 6 दैट डील्स विद द प्रिटेंडेड बिडिंग टू रेज द प्राइस एंड इट्स इफेक्ट. As per section 64 clause 6, in the case of sale by auction, if the seller makes use of pretended bidding to raise the price, the sale is voidable at the option of the buyer. As the auction sale is a sale by competitive bidding normally held in public. As I have told कि ऑक्शन सेल जो है वो सार्वजनिक रूप से प्रस्तावों का निमंत्रण दिया जाता है जहाँ पर अनेक व्यक्ति अब माल क्रय करने के लिए बोली बोलकर नीलामीकर्ता के समक्ष अपने अपने प्रस्ताव रखते हैं एवं नीलामीकर्ता सबसे ऊंची बोली बोलने वाले प्रस्तावक का प्रस्ताव स्वीकार करके माल का विक्रय करता है. If we talk about the auction sale, section 64 of the Sales of Good Act deals with the auction sale. It lays down the following principles for the auction sale. First is, each lot is a separate contract. In the auction sale where the goods are put for sale in lot, each lot is a prima facie deemed to be the subject to separate contract of the sale as per section 64 clause 1. That is to say, if the goods in an auction sale are in lot, the presumption arises that each lot is subject to the separate contract. And this presumption can however be rebutted by showing a contrary intention of the parties. But this presumption can't be said to have been rebutted by the mere fact that a single purchaser purchases the several lots. And the second principle regarding the auction sale is that the auction sale is deemed to be complete when the auctioneer announces its completion by the fall of hammer or any other customary manner. And until such announcement is made, any bidder may retract his bid as per section 64 clause 2 of the Sales of Goods Act. This means auction sale is the right to reserve a bid by or on behalf of the seller, as a contract of sale is generally a bilateral contract between the two parties, that is buyer as well as seller. But the auction sale is an exception to this rule. In a sale by auction, a right to bid may be reserved expressly, so reserved but not otherwise. The seller or any other person or on his behalf may bid at the auction as per section 64 clause 3 of the Sales of Goods Act, and the seller can employ only one person to bid on his behalf. In the case more persons than one are employed to bid, that amount to fraud, as only one is necessary to protect the property, and the employment of more than one only can be enhanced the price, and thus it renders the sale void. Moreover, the sale can employ any one person to bid on his behalf only when the notice is that the sale is subject to right of bid on the behalf of seller. It shall not be lawful for the seller to bid at such sale or auction sale is that the auction sale subject to a reserved or upset price. So these are the certain rules regarding the auction sale which are described under section 64 clause 1 to clause 6 of the Sales of Goods Act. This means in an auction sale there is competitive bidding that is normally held in public, at which the prospective purchasers are invited to make the successfully increasing bid for the property, which is then usually sold to the highest bidder. मीन्स जो सबसे ऊंची बोली लगाएगा उस ऊंची बोली लगाने वाले को प्रस्तावक का जो प्रस्ताव है वो स्वीकार करके माल का विक्रय कर दिया जाएगा। और यहाँ पर जो ऐसा जो प्रस्ताव है जिसकी बोली स्वीकार की जाती है, विक्रय अनुबंध का वो पक्षकार बन जाएगा और वो विक्रेता को माल का वास्तविक मूल्य चुकाने के लिए भी बाध्य होगा। कंपनी द्वारा विक्रय को तभी पूरा माना जा सकता है जब नीलामी करता की चोट पर या किसी अन्य प्रचलित रीति के अनुसार इसकी घोषणा करे, और इसके अलावा सुरक्षित मूल्य का अर्थ उस मूल्य भुगतान से माना जाएगा जिससे कम पर नीलामी पूरी होगी। So these are the certain provisions regarding the auction sale, and auction sale regarding the principles had been described under section 64 clause 1 to clause 6, where first rule is said that each lot is to be considered as a separate contract. Second rule says that auction sale is said to be complete when it is announced by the auctioneer by filing the hammer or any other customary manner. And the third is regarding the right to reserve a bid on or behalf of the seller. Any person can contract, any person can make an auction sale. As in the case of Sale of Contract Act, there are generally two parties, but that is an exception to this rule. In an auction sale, there is a right to bid may be reserved by any other person, by one person on the behalf of other person. Auction sale is subject to the reserved or upset price. Last rule, that is the effect of pretended bidding to raise the price. If the seller makes use of pretended bidding to raise the price, the sale will be voidable at the option of the buyer as per section 64 clause 6 of the Sales of Goods Act. So these are the certain provisions how auction sale can be made and what are the principles regarding the auction sale. And if you have any doubt, then you must put down in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel for the further update. Thank you.